Alright, what up YouTube? How's everyone today? You got the drag bikes out today. Just want to show you the difference between the Kawasaki ZX10, this is a 2011, and the 2002 Suzuki gsxr1000. You guys can see big changes coming to the ZX10. I'm gonna kind of rebuild it into my dream race bike. Even though I built this bike 6 years ago, we're going to change some stuff on it. And then this was last year's build. My first true sport bike was a 2002 Suzuki gsxr1000, the black and white. And then I ended up getting this almost 2 years ago, or maybe a year ago, a year and a half maybe. That's just 2 years. Let's just say. I think I would never sell it. That I was going to keep this bike forever because I built it the way I want it, and obviously you guys can see it has the best of the best. So it just kind of sucks, you know. It is up for sale. If anyone's interested, please message it. Please leave a comment below letting me know, and I'll get back to you. And then this is the new toy I'm going to play with. So you're probably wondering, Alan, you said you're never going to sell my Suzuki, but I end up getting a chance of buying my ZX10 back, which I end up doing. There's a few things I want to change on it, make it better. Obvious, I feel like who owned it previous, the last two owners took care of it. Obviously, you guys can see it still looks good. There's definitely some flaws, just because I know they were racing it, so I don't know if they cared like I did. But there's some things that I don't like even the back tail. They put it on, but they did kind of like a half-ass job. This is all loose. They didn't do anything to mount it. But it has the right parts. I am probably going to sell the swing arm to go longer. We did a wheelbase, and I think we're only sitting at 64 inches. This is very short. When I originally built this bike, I built it for the street and track, so I didn't want to go over long, which would kill it on the street, just burn the tire out all the time. And then when I built my 02, I built it because I was thinking it was going to be more track, so I went kind of far. I think we're sitting at almost 70 inches on it. But yeah, guys, you guys can see, you know, they use the best of the best. You know, it has DME oil pan, DME swing arm, 2015 Suzuki gsxr 1000 wheels, DME cut rotors. Just a lot of nice stuff on this bike. This 02 is not no, you know, piece of shit by means, and it still flies. Still a super fast bike. I'll go into low nines for sure. Consistent mid nines all day. With this setup, with the nitrous is not even set up on this bike. I just bought the bottle because I was going to build a kit for the spring, and then ended up changing courses because of this. This bike is a full nitrous bike that never been sprayed. The nitrous kit is brand new. So I got, like I said, I got to do a once over on this bike, go everything. I do want to change. The thing I want to do with this bike is obviously go longer. So I'm going to probably wait till the winter time. I got way too much going on in life right now. But I'm going to sell the swing arm. We are going to go even longer because obviously with nitrous, I want to make sure that we're not going to do wheelies or anything like that. I'm probably going to send the forks out and the shock just to get, you know, once over on them, and change the rear shock for the new arm. Obviously the front, I'm just doing it because it's been 5 years since I did the front end, so maybe just let's go once over on it just to make sure everything's nice and tight still. It does have a DME oil pan, does have Brock sidewinder, does have a complete air box, completely drag and road racing, because you could set it up. It was tuned by Schnitz Racing. A lot of carbon fiber, you guys can see. So we're gonna see. Maybe I'll keep it like this. Maybe I'll just go long. Switch the because look, right now it's at its shortest, so I think if I turn it around, I think I built this bike originally to be a 68-inch wheelbase bike, because that way The ZX10s, you don't need super long arms, and when you go too long, sometimes it could hurt the performance. So I didn't want to do that, so that's why I think I set it up for 68-inch wheelbase, which this one's only 2 inches like longer, so it's not a huge difference. But if I'm going to start spraying nitrous and a decent amount of nitrous, I want to make sure that I'm going to be covered and go super fast. And I know a lot of guys with the 1000s do super long. I know a lot of guys with the new ones are going like almost 75-inch wheelbase now. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just switch a few things and keep it the way it is, because I do love my paint job that I did on it. It looks so nice. But what I was originally thinking was doing a grudge tank with the grudge tail. So that way I sit more forward, a little bit lower, and that way it's more like a grudge bike for the street though, which would be kind of cool. I probably would still keep the blue and black theme to it, because the color combo is just awesome on this bike. That's why I painted it the way I did, because I knew it would look great. And I'm a Ford guy. Tuxedo black with grabber blue looks super sick, with the Ninja being red. Just completely really did the bike real nice. The Carrazzo, I keep saying Carrazzos, but they're Coromoto wheels with the matching anodized top. You know, everything matches really, really good, guys. So obviously this is the new race bike that was going to be the race bike, but obvious things changed just because I was an opportunity to buy my bike back and to build a bike just like this again. You know, you're talking probably 20,000+. Just the wheels alone are $3,500 to $4,000. So the wheels are not cheap. The Brock Sidewinder is $1,500. The front end that I did on it was over $500. The rear shock is over $1,000. All the carbon fiber, you add it up, guys. There's a lot of money in this bike and a lot of time. So I think I'm going to clean it up, make it look a lot sharper when like I had it. Obviously has this too. I didn't have this on, but the GPR, that's $500 by itself. You know, all this nice carbon fiber switches. The switches are not cheap. You know, then you got this, got the GoPro. You know, there's a lot of stuff in this. So guys, so that's the game plan. I want to make a video just showing the two different, you know, Suzuki. I am a Suzuki guy from heart, but I do love Kawasaki too. I think these two are super great bikes for road racing and drag racing. Obviously you guys can see I'm a drag racer. The reason I love this Gen 4 ZX10 is probably the best looking year, just because look how the front end looks. I think it has the best looking front end. What do you guys think? Comment below and let me know. But I think this is the best Gen ZX10, which is Gen 4 is the best looking ZX10, but hands down. And with the internal forks, with the lowered of the fender, it looks so much nice. Even though the Suzuki is super low, but you can still see a gap between the fender and this. This is just right on top, and it just looks so great. So great, guys. So yeah, guys, we got a lot of great videos coming. You know, please stay tuned. Like I said, maybe over the winter time, we are going to completely change this bike up, and I want to do the grudge street tank with the grudge tail, which is a 12 over tail, and we are going to go longer on the swing arm. So, but for the time being, we are going to just ride it like this and take it to the track and see what numbers this bike could do as it sits. This is definitely an 8-second bike, hands down, with no nitrous. So I'm ready to have some fun, to see how fast we can go this year. I like to go super fast. That's my goal. So that's the goal on this bike. And then this bike is for sale, guys. So if you guys are interested, please comment below if you want to talk numbers, or if you want to know what's all done to the bike. It is a stock motor bike, but everything else is done right, completely to the T. And you ain't gonna find a cleaner 02 1000 than this. They're getting harder and harder to find, guys. And if you grew up on these, this is a great opportunity to actually buy this, to be able to enjoy it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next.